feel like we're getting into like some real dope. Like, that's right, buckle up, everybody. It's time for Strahd. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Not just Strahd, but the curse of Strahd. We'll tell you the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
Well, we're live.
Leave.
Yeah, that's right. Curse of Strahd coming down to the ring. By God, he's got him. Strahd's got him.
All I heard was baka baka, and I'm like,
I heard baka too. I was like, he is the chicken.
So Operation Chicken Run Part 2.
By God, he's got him.
Jim Rooster, Jim Ross, JR. Now there's something there.
Strahd's got him in the blood-sucking handhold.
So anyway, anybody wants to recap?
I ate a bad pie and didn't get sick.
You don't know if it was a bad pie.
Oh, sorry,
It was
talking about D&D.
absolutely
Also, my
a bad
character
pie.
ate one.
Creepy lady selling evil pies.
It was just a pie. I don't know why you guys are saying it was a bad pie.
So we were walking.
She was
down the
charging
street,
gold
right?
for it.
We're walking down the street to our first destination, which was going to be the town of
Barovia. It's literally
Yeah,
the village of Barovia in
I couldn't remember
Barovia.
if that was the name
America, City America.
Like, I can remember that was like the name of the region or something. So we were walking down the street, and then we ran into Strahd, and Strahd was like, "Hi," and then he set my dog on fire. Well, he set all of us on fire. It was not a winnable encounter.
I was one hit KO'd.
Yeah, it was bad. So we got out of there.
The dog
We were like-
nearly died.
Yeah. And so
you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it.
for the members of the party that didn't know Strahd, that was like okay, this guy is a lot. Wake up call. So we went into Barovia, and we went into the tavern, and we met the brother of Arena, and Arena is like the current like obsession of Strahd's, and the brother was like, "Hey, can you help me smuggle my sister out of here to a safe place?" And I don't recall the name of the town, but there's like a...
Alakai.
Thank you. So we signed up for an escort mission, basically. And so we were like, okay, we'll do that. We'll help you. And we went to his house to meet his sister. Along the way, Achilles was like, sure, I'll buy your pie. Which may have not been the wise move, but he made a con save and didn't die.
I had 20 to con save.
Now, it was only like, that move. He didn't like cartoon nom the whole pie down or anything. But,
Would have been a lot funnier if he did.
It would have been a lot funnier if you
It'd be a
did.
lot cooler if you did. So he didn't do that. And then we got into the house. And in addition to watching the sister, is it the grandfather who's lying in the living room in a casket?
The father.
The
Father.
father,
Yeah,
thank you.
Father.
And Noah's like, I will watch your father. Or
Yeah.
whatever. And he's doing that, and then we're like, and we will watch your sister. And then,
And I'm watching my own room.
yeah.
There's this magnificent bathtub that
So-
should be filled.
So yeah, so like he's doing that. Achilles is getting some rest. I think someone's up on the roof. Dristan's on the roof because he's a Dompier who's got other stuff going on. And I think Aaron's watching the room, and I threw an alarm down, and then suddenly a green ghosty goo showed up in Tristan's point of view. And I think that was our cliffhanger.
I think it was an army of the damned that showed up.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was just one thing?
Oh no,
Right.
it was like the whole graveyard lit up green, and we're looking at it from across town, and we're like, oh, that's a horde of zombies.
Like, if someone were to start playing the main theme from 28 Days Later, they would be very apropos to do so.
Mhm.
which is funny because that is where we will start. Let me verify that stuff's where it needs to fucking be first.
From the other room, you hear, "Oh, come on!"
Let me just make sure. Let me make sure. Okay.
And Sid, I think you said this before, but did we at least get a short rest in?
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's really worrying, but okay.
I swear, I'm not. It's listen. y'all jump to some conclusions, and
Mhm.
and maybe it shaped how the session will go, but not immediately.
Was the
Sid,
conclusion
Sid.
not we have a horde of zombies? Because I feel like that's
Sid?
the
No.
only one.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to say, Sid, and you can't screw us over after I say something nice like this.
Guess what, buddy?
I trust you. I trust you.
Are you?
Where you were fucking wrong, Tony.
Are you a
Okay.
DM? You have to tell me if you're a DM.
I'm not. That's the thing. So, not but a few hours before, Dristan, you were speaking with Garen regarding what happened to the people who died in Barovia. You watch as the graveyard glows green in the distance, just pretty much almost directly down the like a straightaway, basically. Moving you back here, like just right down this street. You can see the images of people drifting from the gates of the graveyard. You see them passing the houses and coming to the crossroads. And then you see them turn directly to the left and go straight out of town. This
What?
procession, though. The procession, though, it seems never ending. It's people who are armed in very old looking armor to something looking new. It's people wielding weapons, kitchen knives, halberds, swords. The person in front, though, it's a lone woman with a sickle. And she is leading this group of people out of town. You watch her leave. You watch them turn and march towards Ravenloft.
Sorry, who's the one leading them?
So, woman, ghostly woman, it's a ghost, with a sickle in her hand. Some of these people are familiar to you. You've seen some of these people before. You've interacted with some of these people before. And they just walk until off in the distance you see them essentially walk into Ravenloft, and then you see them falling off of the distant cliff. These little pinpricks of light just falling in a cascade of green energy.
When you say walk into Ravenloft, is that an area or the castle?
Oh, like the castle. It takes some time, but they walk straight up to the castle, and then they end up walking off of the ledge, like a tour of the cliff towards going towards.
So it's like
Ravenloft.
a waterfall of ghosts.
And
Like
as they
lemmings?
eventually, yeah,
Just-
kind of. Uh-huh.
Who are these people?
I don't know. They're
Anything
they're just doing shit.
discernible about the woman with the sickle?
Go ahead and roll perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Because we got a card that was like one of our tarot cards, like kind of reflects maybe this, right? Maybe.
Well, there was the necromancer, but I thought that was referring to Cyrus.
Maybe.
I thought there was one about like. Nah, I don't know.
11.
It's not a terribly high DC because... Not because you've seen it before, but there is legend about a weapon similar. It's not just some ordinary sickle. This thing is glowing. Not glowing green like she is or any of the other spirits and their weaponry. Starlight. It's moonlight. It's silverly, ghostly, beautiful. And she essentially uses it to lead the charge up to Ravenloft and off of the cliff.
Does it look reminiscent of something I'm very familiar with?
Yes, it does.
Hmm.
Eventually, maybe 1 hour, maybe 2, maybe you don't even stay to watch the whole thing, but eventually the procession dies down. One by one, they walk up the hill, or they leave town, they walk up the cliff towards Ravenloft, and they disperse before all of the green dissipates, and it's quiet, dreary, dark, misty Barovia once again.
Tristan will stand and then go over to one of the chimneys and slowly descend it like an elevator.
Sure. You do that.
Listen, I have a climb speed and I can walk on walls. I don't know what you
Yeah, I mean, no,
saying that I can't fly for it that way.
personally, I prefer you descending chimneys like elevators.
It's the rule of creepy. Whatever does it applies.
It made me think of like a evil Mary Poppins or something.
As a reminder, I think most of
Here.
you are on the second floor, which is towards the bottom
Right.
of the map.
I have to say real quick, scary Poppins. Okay, thank you.
Oh, nice.
How many of
Save it.
us actually saw all of that? Is it just Tristan because he was outside?
It might have been just Tristan because he was outside. That didn't make any noise. It was some lights and some people walking to a death, maybe. Not actual people, ghosty people.
These are the chimneys, right? These
Where
two
you
down
at?
here.
Yeah.
One here.
Which one do I emerge from?
Which one would you like to emerge from? Just because you were in this house, you have an idea of where things are.
I feel like I would have come in the closest one to where I was.
Then it would probably be Irina's room, unless you want to go to Ismark. So probably this one here.
I don't know if Tristan was around when people were claiming rooms. I know he was talking to Garen just before going up, and then he kind of comes down and sees Irina is there. As he kind of just slinks out of the chimney.
Not.
What?
Did that just say nut?
Of course it did.
Not.
I didn't realize we had Stephen Hawking in the party tonight. That's kind of cool.
So, you coming into the room, Irina's, she's curled up on her side, her head's on her pillow. You being able to, I'm pretty sure you can see in the dark. Her eyes aren't completely closed. It looks like she's just kind of staring into the dark.
I'll just Nosferatu creep my way across the room and exit the door.
She does not move a muscle.
That's fair. I was expecting a dagger, so I'll take that.
I think she was already kind of just zoned out staring into the dark. I feel like you're this image in her peripherals that just kind of comes out of the chimney,
Just
like
asleep even,
the
just
fireplace,
in the
and
corner
she's
of the
just
room.
like I mean, have you ever like seen that thing out of the corner of your eye and you're like, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna
Oh, the
acknowledge
tall
it.
man? Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it every night.
The cowboy at the end of the bed.
Question: Does seeing all of this add to stress, or are we okay with this? 'Cause I feel like my stress would be added to be like, that's a lot of.
I mean, I feel like it would if you saw it. You are inside, and windows are barred.
Okay, then I guess I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
I exit the door, and do I see Garen there, standing guard or sitting guard, or
He's on a chair. How long has it been after people went to sleep?
I would say probably like maybe 2 or 3 hours.
I'm just gonna roll to see if Garen fell asleep. Evens he did. Odd he didn't. Oh yeah, he's a great guard dog. Just
So you exit to see the somewhat intimidating figure of Garen. However, he is dead ass asleep.
I will drift downstairs.
Okay.
I think Tristan's accidentally awakened people enough times where he knows to not do that. So he's just going to kind of go downstairs.
I
to
really
see
just
if-
I imagine him doing the Nosferatu walk the whole time.
yeah. Well,
With the
right
little
now he's just kind of like
clappers.
standing still, but then like he turns and then he just moves without his legs moving. So he's, he's just teeth clipping through the ground right now.
Morticia Adams moves.
The Segway walk.
Yeah, teeth moves.
Mm.
I'll go downstairs to where the body of the Burgermeister is.
I was gonna say, yeah, before he gets there, Noah was gonna do one thing.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm just curious if he will catch me doing it, depending on the
Oh,
timing. No. I wanted to inspect the body, because everything here has been nightmare fuel, and he just wants to know, like, is this just a normal body in this coffin or casket, or
Sure.
is there some shenanigans? So Noah
Sure.
will be investigating.
So, I will say, before you open it, you do notice, they told you they made this thing by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to take any investigation check or anything like that, but it does not have hinges. It is like an actual like put down lid, so you can't just like swing it off.
Mm-hmm. But I could lift it.
Yeah. I just wanted you to you're picking it up.
All right, I carefully do that. Is there any kind of roll you want, either for inspect, or do I just do that?
Go ahead and like if you're trying to do it quietly or deftly, I'd take some sort of strength check, maybe athletics, if you'd like.
Okay.
Athletics?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's athletics or sleight of hand or stealth. It's all +3 anyway.
Good for you. Look at that.
Oh, there we go.
Andrew made a solid point. If you rolled a nat 1, that would have been fucking terrible. Yeah, actually, like, lifting it up, the lid is maybe a bit lighter than you initially anticipated. It comes right off. And you look in, you see the kind of pallid figure of an older man, stern-featured, much like Ismark himself is. Blonde hair, eyes closed, wearing a pretty decent suit. And it looks like the kids have put some what would be flowers in his hands, but really it's just greenery.
How's the smell?
Not bad, to be honest. But it's probably because they line that shit with like incense to make sure it didn't stink up the house.
Okay. But otherwise, nothing out of the ordinary, anything, just...
Not if that you can tell. If you want to roll a medicine check or something.
Okay, that's not going to go well.
I just realized that Cyrus is in the room directly above this, and it didn't work. It's wafting upwards, and it's not great.
It's just the natural smell of the house of being like in a musty area.
It is now. These chimneys are connected, and it is bad news bears.
Damn, this is, I'm getting all my good rolls out of the way.
I was about
on this
to
little
say.
stuff.
It doesn't look like this was anything devious in nature. It doesn't look like anybody attacked him. I mean, it looks like he could have very well just passed in his sleep.
And he looks dead, because I've seen people, like, getting their legs gnawed off, and they're still just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, no, he looks super dead.
Alright. Satisfied, I close it back up.
And I walk in while he was huffing the dead body.
I think that's fine. Like,
I think that's fair.
Like, Tristan kind of just appears in the doorway behind him. What are you doing?
quickly shut. Actually, no, he wouldn't do that. He'd be fine. Like, just making sure everything's okay. So far, nothing in this place has been okay. So, if I'm gonna watch him, just need to make sure. and then
At least.
Do you want to take a look?
No, I'm good.
I'll shut it.
I would say once you're dead, that's usually the end of it, but what I saw kind of contradicts that.
I bet you've seen a lot if you've been here a long time.
Yes. Quite a while.
How long exactly?
You know, I'm not very good with numbers. Somewhere between 100, 150, maybe 2.
Wow. So it's safe to say you've lost your mind.
Definitely kidding.
Just for the record, you don't feel like you're getting more sane, right? Because that's usually the telltale sign that you've gone crazy.
Well, I did just see a procession of the dead walking through town, so I might be getting more insane.
Looks like you could use some sleep. That's even for here. That's insane.
Why are you so keen on looking after this body?
What's it to you?
You volunteered to protect it right away. You barely knew them, and you were like, I'll go protect them right now.
Well, I don't know, just the image of an old man just kind of rotting away, not being able to be buried. It didn't sit right with me.
Can I roll insight on that?
Sure. Oh, I'm so used to being DM, sorry.
I mean, yeah, it's your character. If somebody wants to insight you, I feel like that's on you. Some of the time.
Not rolling well.
It's a medium.
Yeah, I think with a 10 for him, you'd be able to tell that there's definitely way more that he's not saying. That seems like he's purposely being kind of coy with it all.
So, you saw him. How'd you feel?
But, like, asking how I feel? Who's this? Asking about feelings?
You were looking for him and he came to you.
He looked fine. Everything looked fine. I don't know how I feel. I feel like I want to get out of this place, and I feel like I really want to be back with the love of my life.
Any more thoughts on charging the castle?
Seeing Strahd in person, I kind of got this overwhelming feeling of dread. My love says that we need more allies. So if you want to follow these stupid magic cards or whatever the hell you think is going to get us more allies, I'll go along with it. But at some point, we do need to face him.
I'm sorry, your love?
Yeah, my love. The one
Is
who...
she the meat pie vendor outside?
No.
Someone said meat pies. Are there more?
No. No, my love is an amazing, very sexy, powerful sorceress, and we met while I was was guarding some stupid artifact. Didn't even matter, And but she found me, and I think she saw something in me, and she took me under her wing. And over time, we really, gosh, I mean, for me, it was like love at first sight. But for her, she, not just anybody's gonna be able to satisfy her. So I definitely work hard to make sure that I stay in her good graces. But God, yeah, she is everything. She's the best. But I'm not going to get back to her until I can get out of here. So, and I'm not leaving here until I get the key from Strahd.
Sounds like a real catch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have no idea.
Well, just as an FYI, the girl we'll be transporting upstairs is an exact walking twin or a dead ringer for Strahd's long-lost love. So we'll need to be cautious of that going forward.
Okay. And we're taking her with us to hopefully gain more allies.
He holds some kind of power. I don't know what that is yet.
Sounds like leverage. So, sure.
At the very least, could distract him.
We need any advantage we can get.
Agreed. Alright, we'll head back up to the roof. Do you start hearing undead breaking in? Yell or something?
I'm sure I will.
Tristan's gonna just kind of like drift back into the shadows, go back upstairs.
So the people who, I guess it's two of you that are actually awake still. I'm assuming, unless Achilles and Cyrus, are you guys trying to stay up all night too, or
How much time actually would have passed? Like by the time we all went to bed and I cast alarm, whatever, up until now, how much time's passed? Would you say?
3-4 hours?
Okay, yeah, Achilles is asleep.
Okay.
He cast alarm. That's all he's worried about.
Okay.
And I think specifically too, like, and let me know if you want to, if I should animal handling this, but I think especially after the events of the day, he'll be like a little more snuggled up with Athena, just like.
Oh, she's down. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Just like I know, girl. I'm not. No, you got set on fire. That was a new one for me too, and it's not gonna happen again. I hope.
And you notice some of the magic, like typically, maybe with a little time plus magic. I mean, it seals away wounds. It kind of has a restorative property to flesh, to skin, maybe to hair. There's some bits of hair that aren't growing back. And they just seem like just like lashes, almost like she was physically hit with something. But it's not like she's not going to be a poor bald husky. It's just there's a couple of places still that haven't grown back.
Should I? Could I do some sort of roll, because if that maybe looks atypical of like what a normal burn scar would look like? Could I roll to see if maybe like there was something extra special about that magic flame we should be aware of for next time?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What kind of roll would you accept for that? Because like
either medicine or arcana, if you're looking for like, is this a magic-y specific thing?
I'll do medicine because my arcana's flat.
Or if it's just Barovian fuckery.
I'm gonna do medicine.
Sure.
How about a 21?
God damn, dude. Looking at it does look consistent with standard burning.
Okay.
It's just some of it just hasn't grown back despite the magic that was given to her. Maybe it'll grow back in a couple days. Maybe she'll just have like be that person with that wicked sick scar through the eyebrow and it just never quite comes back anyway, or they shave it off. I don't know. But
okay.
Yeah, I mean otherwise though, she seems shaken, but she's fine.
Yeah.
All right, girlie, you got battle scars now. You're shaken but not stirred.
Should have just made it like just her tail.
Don't do that to my dog.
No, I won't. I won't.
Dog.
For now. Anything else? Are you guys are you two getting a long rest? Or are you
Yeah, if I'm not
dead
woke-
set?
If I'm not woken up and alarm doesn't go off, then he's sleeping,
Okay.
you know?
Dristan, Noah, are you guys long resting?
I was gonna take a half of the watch and then pick up another.
We hear you a little bit through Tony's
What's wild?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're muted, but we can kind of hear you through Tony.
No, I can't hear you at all.
Yeah.
No.
My thought was I would take half the night's watch and then go wake up Noah and tell him to peep through a hole or climb up through a chimney.
I think Noah was planning on staying up the whole night.
Sorry, not Noah, Garen.
Yeah, Noah's gonna stay up and hope he succeeds on that con save to not take a point of exhaustion.
Okay. And Cyrus, I'm assuming you are taking every ounce of beauty sleep that you can.
Of course I am.
Magnificent.
I'm just assuming Cyrus has the blackout eye patch thing. Whatever
Yes,
the sleep mask.
It's got
I have
lace
that.
around the edges. And two little pink diamonds. It's
So-
like pink rose quartz.
everybody but Noah goes y'all get long rest, especially if you're doing shift work.
Here we go.
Aaron, do you stay up through your watch? Or do you fall back to sleep?
If Garen is woken up to take a watch, which I think Tristan just said he would, yeah, he will stay up for that. I think it was like, oh, Tristan's outside. Oh, some Noah's downstairs. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll watch this
You-
door.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
You will be awoken with a kick to your foot, like it's your turn.
motherfucker. All right, fine. There's
So-
creaks as he stands.
Is there a particular place that you're trying to keep watch at?
I think. Let me see. Let me take a look around the house. Honestly, he would probably walk into the father's room, and
Sure.
because it's got two windows facing the most likely points of attack, the street, and then towards the out towards the graveyard here, so he can watch both of those. And the other side of the house is it's chimneys and stuff, and there's alarm on that, so he'll leave this door open and he's just sort of like hanging out in here.
Okay. In that case, you do get the benefits of a long rest, by the way, just because I see that you're still at 6 hit points.
Okay, so I should update that now before anything happens.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna have
Okay.
you make a perception check.
Oh, good. That's what I want. All right. Wait, where is it? Oh, did it? I fucking rolled it over here. Wait, what?
Where are you at?
It rolled. Sorry, it rolled it in. Roll in D&D Beyond, but that's not what I wanted. No, roll it in Roll20.
Is it not pushing him?
Apparently not. All right, I'll just roll it with the.
If you'd be so kind. And if I need to set up sheets for anybody,
No, it
Please
should
scream at
be
me.
doing it. It's just not for whatever reason. That's not bad. I'll take it.
right.
It's not the nat 20 I got on D&D Beyond, but whatever.
You had nat 20?
I did. But it's fine.
Are you sure? If you
Yes.
just throw it at me in a screenshot, we'll take it, man.
It's all
How
good.
shitty! Okay, well, you see it regardless. Wait, you're human. You got dark vision? No. Well, either way, you do so good, buddy. The darkness isn't nearly as dark as it should be. In part, that's due to the perpetual mist and the clouds. They do pretty well in carrying moonlight. You can't see too terribly far down the street, but you can make out like the silhouettes of the buildings and Ravenloft in the distance. But despite that, you do notice when two figures start to approach the house. They're walking close to one another. You hear chatter. It's quiet. It's a little warbled. You can't quite make out what they're saying. One of them is a tall man with very regal dress, long blonde hair. And the other one is a dark-haired man in leathers. And I gotta get rid of it because I changed something. Let's just do this. Hold on. Whoop. That person's not there.
If you're changing something on the map, I don't. Oh, okay, there we go.
They, again, just walking straight down the road towards the house, and they stop just beyond the gate. And they seem to be peering up at the windows, kind of investigating the house.
I don't think we have any candles or lights going currently.
So they're just staring up, and that's it.
Yeah, they seem to be talking quietly to each other. But they are very much investigating the house.
I mean, Garen's gonna be very. I mean, he's not gonna make the presence known or anything like that, but he's gonna watch them intently, kind of like looking through the blinds type thing down at them. He does pull out his shield and sword, so he's ready to make a ruckus. If he needs to, but he's just gonna watch them for now. Can he tell like how they're sizing up the house? Like, are they looking for like points of entry? Are they just looking to see if someone's home?
I would let you do insight or maybe investigation. Probably insight.
Let's do insight because that's better.
11.
Yeah.
It's hard to really tell exactly where they're looking, but you see them gesturing to like the door and the windows on the ground floor.
Okay. Are they armed at all? Do they have like even weapons at their sides or anything like that?
They look like they each have a sword, but it's sheathed.
Okay. Well, Garen's not going to do anything unless they start heading past the gates.
You hear one of them call out, "Get to it." And something comes shambling out of the darkness. And
Something?
then another. Yes.
Oh, I see. It's up here.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, at that, Garrett's gonna swiftly leave the dad's room, and with the hilt of his sword, he's just going to, like, one by one, knock on Irina's room, knock on, shit, I forgot his name.
Ismark?
Ismark, yes. And then to Achilles, to Cyrus, and then he's gonna head down the stairs.
5
just like
more
a quick,
minutes.
like,
5 minutes, please.
He's not waking you up.
It's like you knock, you do like 2 taps, but literally before you get the second tap in already, you just hear like like from right under the door. Like Athena's there like immediately. And Achilles just, "Hi, time to go." I didn't hear alarm go off.
people downstairs. They got zombies.
Aye, well, good thing I always ready to go. Pulled out 2 spears. Let's do this.
And he's gonna go downstairs, knock on Noah's. He doesn't actually know where Dristan is or where he decided to sleep. Like,
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
because It's dark, right?
yeah,
Not technically.
You can't see him then.
yeah, that's
Is
fair.
that like a Dhampir thing? You just like blend into the darkness?
Oh, that's
Little bit.
really, that's awesome. I almost like it
Right.
better because he's like, where the fuck did he go?
And you just like lean into frame like, hey.
I think it'd be more like you walk past a couch and then suddenly the cushions just kind of shift around as you go by, like, where the fuck is Tristan?
I like the idea that like it's just like the eyes and teeth you see in the darkness because they're bright. You know what I mean?
Then I suppose Dristan sees Cyrus open his door and step out, wearing a much more different outfit than he had the night before. Looking a lot more like his token. It looks new, and it's still like, you know how sometimes when you get clothes it smells like the box it came in, or like when the factory makes it. It has like a new smell.
Still kind of smells like the dye.
Yeah.
Garen, as you're running around, trying to wake people up, you want to go ahead and roll another perception check, and whoever you wake up can roll this too. Also, Noah, because you're awake.
So
I was curious what
I should do
what
the
my
same
dude would
then,
be doing.
since I'm up now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, I'll leave it up to you guys whether or not your character wakes up. He's just going to knock on the doors, and that's all. He keeps going because he knows he doesn't have time.
Man, my rolls have been good tonight.
Yeah.
Watch once battle actually begins that all my rolls gonna turn to shit.
That's what I'm
what's
waiting
gonna
for. Sydney, can you let me know how far I make it down the stairs? Because I just put him, like, down into the first floor, but...
I'd say you make it to the bottom for sure.
Okay, yeah, he's just shield up, sword ready.
You hear, Noah, Garen, you both, I mean, especially Noah, since you're already down there, but you hear as wood in the windows starts to strain, as metal that's been attached to the frames of those windows starts to, like, bend and creak and groan as these undead patrons or citizens of Barovia start to try and tear down some of the barricades that are in place.
Ooh.
And if you'd all like to roll initiative, that would be super duper, I think.
All right, so I did hear this one.
Yeah, especially. Yeah, you hear stuff being torn off the walls or
Okay.
torn off the facade of the house.
Man, Richard, you called
Athena
it.
smells some zombies.
Oh, that's good. That's a good.
Yep, there we go. That's it.
Yep.
That's what we're waiting for.
Me and you both. Great perception rolls. Fuck you, combat.
The first 2 people to know of the situation are the last 2 to act.
Uh-huh.
They're assessing their options.
Yeah. Just like,
Leave me alone.
God damn, for what it's worth, they're all rolling like shit too.
Oh yes,
I'll
great
take
music
it.
choice.
I know. As soon as I saw it, I was like, phenomenal.
Isn't it great that video game soundtracks are good to go on
I know.
streams?
It's the best thing
Isn't that
ever.
wonderful.
Although I will say, the like Strahd ones that have been posted online have been totally clear as far as copyright stuff goes.
Well, they're not official, right? They're just fan made, so that's probably why.
They're fan made, but I mean, like, you can upload stuff to DistroKid.
Sure,
and
it's
still
still
set it to
someone's
do that.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mean
That
to
being
downplay
said,
it.
I feel like I should like throw a shout out to the people that we have been listening to, but I don't remember them off the top of my head.
So thank you, Universal Music Group and Sony Records and Atlantic Records. I'm just kidding.
Everybody roll like shit. 1 second.
You mean on your end?
Yes,
Okay, I was gonna
absolutely yes.
I'll
say,
take
these are
it.
pretty good to me.
So when do I break out the turn undead? Should I just turn one it?
Oh, also, Sid, is it fair to say that our tokens are downstairs now?
Yeah. Like,
Okay. I'll put
do what
myself
you-
like
do
at the
what you
stairs.
do.
That feels like a good in between.
Oh,
Turn
they're
undead
not
is our
adding
EMP.
correctly.
Waiting for Matrix or waiting for Neo to get out of the Matrix. That's when they're inside and we'll have
That's what
nothing else.
I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, did we get any reaction out of our two people that were protecting? Because I also woke them up.
Yes, I'm getting to it. Sorry. Initiative is my worst fucking nightmare because it never does what I want it to do. I don't know what the hell.
That's fair.
Turn. Zombie 4. Congratulations.
Oh, you're giving them all separate initiatives?
Well, I was, but it's not letting me.
Okay. Oh, did you copy paste the token? I didn't catch if you said anything.
I might have.
Yeah, that's why. Because they're technically the same token.
They're the same. Mhm.
Yeah.
I got that as soon as I would like hit add like 50 times, and it was like, no.
It's weird because
Okay.
they're technically separate tokens on the battlefield in that you can do different things to them, like auras and names and all of that. But like, if you were to like assign a sheet to one of them, it would be the same sheet. It's so strange.
Like same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Really quickly. Okay, so Dristan, you got 17.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, I'm looking up a fucking tutorial to see exactly what I'm doing wrong. This is some shit. Oh, Noah. Oh, buddy. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah.
It's funny because I couldn't tell if you were saying his name or reacting.
Okay,
Oh,
17. Tony, is that 17 Achilles or Athena?
17 Achilles, 21, I think it was for Athena.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll go
yeah.
ahead and say, oh God, Athena, where the fuck are you at, dog?
Right there. Or,
Oh, God.
Let me put an aura around her so it's easier.
Please do.
Oh, yeah,
That's about a 50 feet radius. How's that sound?
if you
There
do
you go.
2.5, it ends up being 1 square.
Yeah, 2.5 should be good.
She's a small girl. Garen, you got 4,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Oh wait,
Cyrus.
does he have the same
Big old shiny tin.
thing? Because it might be 3 if it's still a -1 to initiative.
Part of me says keep the thing until like it gets replaced, but also that's
So,
I mean
it's a
if you're
3.
okay with that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a 3 right now.
And these I've been like I said, I did not roll great for anybody.
That's good. That's good.
We'll take it.
We like that.
Just keep that up during the
Like I
fight.
rolled singles for like fucking everybody.
We are gonna look
Okay.
so cool wrecking house.
I also just want to say I can't see anybody's health or anything like that.
Again.
I have to hover over them.
I
Oh,
think
does
I'm
that
so
work?
tired of this shit.
Oh, mine wasn't.
I
I
can't
see
see
mine wasn't
anyone's.
typed in, so there's that.
See,
Sid, forgive me if it's what you were doing, but copy and pasting our tokens from one slide onto another will keep any of those changes you make.
That's what I did.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Yeah, because I definitely had a health bar last time, so
Well, now I see Achilles.
yeah.
I see
Right.
Achilles.
I didn't have mine typed in, so that's me. And then let me do the dog.
What's the dog do?
Can I pet that dog?
What's cute is the dogs, because it's the half size token. The HP bar is like, boop.
Oh, little
This
bar
is
for a
silly.
little
I really
doggy.
wish that they had it literally any other way to just toggle it instead of let me toggle everything individually.
Hmm.
Yeah, not just like a macro toggle.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good.
We'll get there. Anyway, Athena is first.
Yeah.
And I'll
she
have
is.
anybody with duplicates, I'll just say that you're going at the same time so you can pick who goes first in the order. Because it took me 30 minutes to get that set up.
It's all good.
It's not.
Okay.
We're good. We're good, my friend. We're good. Okay. So, um, he's actually going to. Okay. So the windows are boarded up. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, girlie. Let's go. Let's handle that one over there in the corner. We'll take it together. You got it? And she'll over there, and she's going to. Like in case one like gets like a hand or a head through the window, she'll go for a chomp. So she's holding that attack for now.
Do you want to hold your attack as well, or do you have anything that you'd like to do?
Am I right after her?
Yes.
Oh, I am. Okay, cool.
Oh, you and Tristan can figure out where exactly you want to be.
Yeah, I
In
might
terms
as
of
well just move in
attacking.
tandem with the dog.
Okay.
I think if you're fine with that, Ryan.
Yeah, I think you should just go with your dog at the same time. I
Yeah,
know it
it's-
says you have separate initiatives, but it just makes sense you guys go together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm saying if you're
We'll
fine
do
with
that.
that, we'll just
Yeah.
do that. I didn't want to just like pick the parts I liked from one ranger and the other. You know what I mean? So I was trying to go whole hog with one, but I'm happy to keep one initiative. So he'll go here and same deal. I'm gonna get an attack ready. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get an attack ready.
Cyrus.
I want to turn.
Oh yes. Shit.
Too
The
bad, it's mine now.
What are Ismark, and Irina doing?
They're just coming down the stairs. Ismark has got a sword in his hand. It's a long sword. And Irina has a sword as well. She does not look like she knows how to use it that well, though.
My second question. That was going to be all right. Okay. Good to know. Looking over, they're clamoring. They haven't gotten through the walls yet, but they're trying to get in.
Yeah, you hear like the occasional like groan of metal and like nails pulling from boards of outside the house.
Is it all in the front door entryway area right now, or do it sound like they might be trying to break in other places as well?
There's a lot of sound at the front door and the window immediately near it. You can probably hear a little bit of sound coming from the corpse room too, but it's not nearly as loud and threatening, if you will.
Tristan is going to turn on his lantern, so he is now visible. And he is going to go up the stairs to where these two are and kind of draw his bow and say, "Stay behind me." And
Are you
he'll
sure?
have. Yes. And as he'll ready an attack for when what starts to break through with his bow drawn.
Irina, she's got a weapon in her hand. She's not wearing any armor, but she seems very content to listen.
You skipped the rich boy.
I did script the rich boy. Son of a fuck, Cyrus, go!
Haven't we had it hard enough?
We have. Initiative is stupid.
Having the wealthy suffered as it is. Cyrus kind of like, I assume we can see out the other side, like there's some glass on the door or something like that? Or is it like a solid...
It's been pretty well covered up. I would say anything that you can see out, it's small.
Do I see any of the... so I wouldn't like see the zombies in an email?
Probably have the hint that they're out there. There's some sounds. There's some groaning. Also, Garen, I'm pretty sure said, "Hey, we got zombies."
Yeah, okay, but I don't have eye contact. So, I guess I'm just going to... alright, I'm just going to cast Mage Armor and hold tight. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I can see everybody. I'm good. Yeah.
Do a thing if I can fucking grab him. There we go. He shifts around outside. I don't know how they both frickin' rolled that close together, but here we are. Okay, here we go. Okay, from this window over here, Achilles,
Okay.
one of these boards, one of these slats is yanked free.
Okay.
And not long after that, a hand comes bursting through the glass.
All right. So Athena goes for a bite, and she's a wolf, so pack tactics. She gets advantage on this chomp.
She's a wolf?
Yeah. Well, she's a wolf stat block. You pick what CR she is, or you pick what thing out of CR she is. So she's got a wolf stat block. Yeah.
Okay.
So pack tactics. I guess would I technically have to be there for it?
Yeah.
It's within 5. Okay, because that's what I wanted with the positioning. If you're fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's wolf stat block. So how about a 23?
How funny would it be if I said she doesn't hit?
I'd be sad.
Let me double check real quick here. She hits.
Cool. And tell me how you'd like to do this. Oh, what's happening? Okay, here's piercing damage from her bite. 7 piercing damage, and technically with her bite, the thing is supposed to roll a strength save to see if it gets knocked prone. But since it's reaching through a window, I don't see how that would happen. Like, I don't know if you want to say it's getting like
That's
yanked
why.
into the ground or something, or we can just skip it because, like I said, I don't see how physically that would happen here.
That
Could give it advantage on the strength save.
and you said she latches onto her hand. Its hand.
So, as part of the bite attack,
Mhm.
if you go to Ryan just dropped in the wolf link, as part of her bite attack, the whatever she bites has to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
It's not a grapple. It just knocks.
Yeah.
It just knocks him down.
Yeah, just
Well-
sends the hand through a window. I don't know what you want to do.
Oh, I know what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
So check one thing real quick.
I have an idea. I think I know what you might be doing here, but continue.
Okay, let me do one thing real quick. So Athena latches on. Like she reaches out, she bites, she gives it like a good shake. This creature goes just stumbling backwards away from the window. But Athena like the hand drops inside the house.
That's what I thought was
Severed.
happening.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I guess can Achilles just like do his attack through the window then with his spear? Is that what his move is here?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean that's
Yeah,
it's
he
yeah,
had
do
his
what you gotta do.
held. Okay, thanks. All right. So here's a spear. 19. Is that also a hit?
That hits.
Yay. Okay. Here's that. Oh, sorry. Check the mod real quick. 2. For minimum damage, but
Okay.
I'll hit him with a stick.
Okay, Noah.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry, real quick. Ismark, he remains where he is, but he's raring to fight. He's ready, and he, unlike his sister, he does know what to look like. He knows what he's doing. Noah, now go ahead. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Gonna run up to the window where there's a zombie cutting through, and he's gonna poke his rapier through, trying to stab it.
Do it.
Hey, there be them rolls back.
That hits.
Alrighty. That's with his... Oh, dang. I forgot I had initiative, or I had advantage on initiative. I could have gone way earlier. Oh, well. That's fine.
Would have been the time to use it.
I really would have been. Oh, well.
Use it.
What's done is done.
What's said is
Guess his
said.
his weapon of warning just didn't work this time.
His weapon of warning was sleeping.
Yeah, he was
It was
he
getting a
was
long
zoning
rest.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
3.
I didn't realize I could just have these fucking things kind of just attached to the page.
7.
7. Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. Ignore him. He didn't come into the house.
More spawn in out of nowhere.
Okay. 7. You hear just this god-awful, wretched moan come from this creature, but it seems pretty intent on tearing at the walls.
We'll see how effective it is.
Garen.
I can't see the ones beyond the main door, right?
You can't yet, but you definitely know that they're there.
Okay. In that case, it looks like Achilles and Athena have the window, so he's just gonna keep his shield and sword ready. However, because he knows he's facing zombies, he's going to hold a sacred flame for as soon as he sees an enemy within sight that pops in.
Okay, sounds good. Which means it's all their turn. Okay. So this one, though he is the one in front of Noah, though he has been stabbed, he seems really intent on getting through that first layer of what is preventing it from getting inside. Similar to the one near Achilles that like reached in through the glass. He attempts that, but unfortunately his hand just like buckles against the pane. Your weapon went through okay. He's not doing great though. He's not an employee of the month, I don't think. As for the 3 at the door, the slats that were covering this thing that they used and chained into place, everything is very promptly ripped down. The door itself shudders, and you hear the wood splinter. I will say that does give you a view of the outside, Garen, should you decide to take it.
Yeah, one of them is going to get Sacred Flamed. They need to make a DC 14 Dex save.
Woo! Holy shit! He only got a 13.
Well,
But I'm impressed with him. Congratulations, bud. Which one did you want to Sacred Flame?
I feel like he would see the one in the middle. That makes the most sense. Or
Sure.
right, because he's like looking that way, and I'm assuming it's like 2 double doors.
Yeah, that's how I envisioned it.
Yeah, so that'll be a D8 of radiant damage, and that looks good to me.
Nice.
That is radiant indeed.
Hold on real quick. What the fuck are you people doing? What layer are you on?
I do think Garen listens out for if they say anything to a sudden like thing of light that comes from the sky and just sets one of the zombies on white fire.
Here, I'm gonna have to... Okay. It's actually not looking great. So this radiant energy, or this radiant flame, it impacts this thing's chest, and it immediately just eats at, like, it starts eating at its flesh, kind of like when a lightning strikes a tree and it just kind of starts like turning into cinders from the inside, just that chest cavity that's there, because zombie, it's simmering. It looks awful.
You love to see it.
Love to see
Would
it.
I be allowed to take my held action?
Absolutely, you can. That fucking hits, yeah.
I'll do a headshot to the one that just got sacred flamed. There's enough meat for the arrow to find purchase.
Funny thing that maybe it's because that's up. I cannot control this particular zombie, and I don't fucking know why.
Different
There he
layer.
is.
The wrong layer.
Here we go. No, that wasn't the problem. It wasn't letting me click anybody for a second.
Oh, fun.
Not like you're the DM or anything. Not like you need control.
No, but like, do you remember when I was doing frickin' kids on bikes and like none of the like circles I made would cooperate for some reason?
Did you notice that you moved the map?
Oh
down
yeah, I
square?
noticed I moved the map. Yeah, I'm fixing it. Hopefully. Ooh, lightning.
All that spoopy.
God damn, that was loud too.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. So he is ultra super dead. Again.
Super dead.
Super dead. And then we got that guy over there. Here we go.
And could I use my Dread Ambusher to take one shot on the one right next to it?
Please do.
And this gets an extra D8. But does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Facebook still says that we're on Warriors of Waterdeep.
It's set to Dungeons and Dragons, and like whatever they set their like current module to is what it's gonna end up showing.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I wish I could switch it to. Well, let me see if I can, but I doubt it.
So yeah, sorry, don't mean to distract from the game.
There's a shriek from this one as the arrow pierces its skin. It staggers back just a little bit, but then it lurches forward and is trying to keep like clawing its way inside. These two by the window. The one on the left. Whole ass body. Or not whole ass body, it's torso. Like it uses the top of its body to like break the remains of the glass. And it starts reaching through. But then this guy who was pushed back.
Yeah. And sorry, Sid, I know you said it wasn't looking great. I forgot undead are my favorite enemy. So it's another 2 damage I would have done to it. You do a +2 damage for that. So I don't know if that changes anything on your end, but I forgot.
Not much. This one though, you feel Achilles pain, or like let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure he hit. Let me verify.
My AC?
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, he hit. You feel pain in your ankle, and when you look down, the hand that was severed, the one that dropped into the house, it's like long nails are like coiling into your skin.
Ouch.
And you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And we're back to you, Achilles.
Well, in his reaction to that, he's gonna assume if it can do that, then it also feels pain through the hand, and he's gonna like just like as if he were like doing the most aggressive litter pickup ever, just slam his spear down into that loose arm. Yeah, so that's coming up. Is a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a zombie. Are you kidding?
Just making sure. I'm just making sure. 5 damage to the loose hand.
Sure.
Is it still kicking?
Hey, I like that cup. Actually, so when you let go, its hand like spasms and like releases you. But then it starts like trying to like crawl its way back onto you.
Okay.
Like the thing.
And Athena's gonna take her bite at it too.
Yeah, do it, girl.
And she crits that thing.
Hit it.
Critical bite. Sid, are we doing how are we doing crits? Are we doing first ones, the max roll, or how do you want to do it?
I like the rule of first one's max, and then you roll the other things.
Okay.
I am personally a fan. Because
So
how often do you roll just 2 1s and it sucks?
Yeah. Okay, so that means that means I'm rolling 4d4, but one's already 4, so 3d4 plus 6. To this severed arm.
That's exactly what it's doing.
12 piercing damage.
Nice. Okay.
As I think it's just attacking like a chew toy, just devouring this loose arm.
It starts kind of flailing about. It doesn't seem to be totally down yet.
Okay.
Tristan. Assuming you didn't want to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay.
I still got a beat on this one right here.
Yeah, you do.
I'd like to take 2 shots at it.
Do it. Shit's super open right now.
Yeah, let's see. At the start of each of your first turn of each combat. Okay, so I only have the extra attack on the first one.
But that stacks
Just
with your
one.
extra attack at level 5, right?
Yes,
Cool.
but I don't have two attacks starting at level 3.
Right. I was just
Just the
curious.
one. Oh, but I can do. What is it? What is it? The new ranger thing? What do they got? Favored foe? How does this work?
Oh, I know it's raining.
You hit the favored enemy and deal damage to it, including the Leo mark. And use this feature to mark an enemy a number of times equal. I'll save that for now. I'll just use the regular bow to... Man, you're really trying to miss these things. I've been rolling this all night.
Here's the thing, though. That hits.
Word?
Zombies!
Alright, well, 10 to the one... That one that I just hit before for, I think, 8.
It's still standing, but at this point, it doesn't look it doesn't look great anyway. To be honest, it's real hard to tell when a zombie's about to die. Funny enough. Cyrus.
What's the story with the front door?
Front door, you can see out it now. There are 2 zombies. One of them is dead. They are kind of making their way downtown inside.
All right. Cool. I guess Cyrus is just going to reach a hand forward and veins pop a glowing green as a kind of a mirror of that hand appears, kind of rises over the shoulder of one of this zombie here, and like clasps onto its neck as he casts Chill Touch. A 24 hit.
24 fucking hits.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and use Empowered Spell. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and re-roll that damage because that was some bullshit.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We got a sad trombone for that, Artem?
Okay.
Hold on. Yep, that's a...
Gonna just go ahead and reload this.
This touch of frost like dusts its cheek, its bony, hollow cheek, and it seems okay. To be honest,
Cyrus kind of like looks at his hands, starts fiddling with his rings a little, and cracks his knuckles, and then reels back for his next turn.
Irina is kind of she's more or less shrinking back into this room here, just really uncomfortable with what's going on.
Thanks.
Achilles, because actually, yeah, Achilles and Noah, since you guys are up on those windows, do you want to make perception rolls for me really quick in the middle of all this?
Okay. I'm gonna say, well, I don't know. Athena can't really see over the window, so should I bother rolling for her, or because it's sniff check, could she still figure something out?
No, she'd have to see it.
Okay.
14.
8.
8.
I'm
Noah.
too focused on thing at my hand. Or at my
You see beyond this undead thing that you're encountering. You see the armored figure working its way around the front of the house. And just as it starts to, because this one's going the other way. Just as it starts to near the corner of like the edge of it, you see it put its foot up on the wall and start to walk up. And because they're both going at the same time, they're both kind of doing the exact same thing, to be honest. Which comes back to this motherfucker. God, he's got so many options. Does an 18 hit Athena?
Yes.
This severed hand managed to like whirl back and like swing and grab. And she gets like 2 damage. Like you are.
What was the damage said?
2.
2.
Nothing crazy. But that's like the funnest thing about that particular zombie, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Um,
Oh, speaking of 2 damage, even though I literally just said it for my last turn, it's another 2 damage when I stabbed the arm on the ground from my
yeah.
known target thing.
Sorry, he was
I'm
like,
gonna forget that like
"Fuck
every
you."
time.
Ismark is very much shadowing Irina, like he's reaching out, he's grabbing her wrist, trying to prevent her from running in like anywhere. Are you sure that you have this? They appear to be coming inside.
Yes.
And it's Nova's turn.
And if you
Yes.
yes, and if you'd like to fight them together, I'd say stay here.
Right. Okay. Noah.
Gosh. So, sorry, with my perception, do I know anything about this guy creeping around, or I imagine I'm pretty focused on.
You're pretty focused. You do notice that he's walking. He walked up a wall and out of view, though.
I'm gonna take another. So this thing has attacked me, but just missed every time.
He's a zombie breaching through a wall. Okay, he's not amazing.
Okay, all right.
He's doing his best.
Just making sure, because I don't think you've ever asked me what my AC was.
No, he has not done well. Like I was rolling to see how well they break through barriers. He has not done good. You did okay. He has not.
Okay. All right. I was just thinking about if I wanted to use silvery barbs on it, but I don't think I will. So I'm just gonna attack.
The zombie blushes.
Because I was like, technically, if he was rolling, I could give myself advantage by giving him disadvantage on that thing, but I'm just gonna go with what I got.
Okay.
Just a standard attack, and I'll aim for right between the eyes. Ooh.
That hits.
Yay. Max damage.
This thing at the window, hold on, actually, let me check something. I have to go grab him. Yeah, he dies. So you just like reach through, you hit him again. Any particular flourish or finesse you want to tack onto it as you kill him?
No, that's mainly it. I just want to right between the eyes, right through the brain, just which, you know, I don't think I know anything about zombie mechanics, but I do know that if you kill anybody, like, by stabbing them right between the eyes, it works pretty well.
Generally, huh?
Yeah, so that's what I do.
I think one of my like favorite like book things was like somebody was interacting with a vampire. They're like, if I stab you with a stake in the chest, you'll die, and it's like, so will everybody else. Like,
could I use a bonus action to stick my head out the window and look around and do a perception check?
I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Oop, that's a D8. Never mind.
You start angling your head around between like the residual barricade that is still on the wall and like the vision of your helmet. You don't see anything that's aside from like the zombie over and around the corner.
With a 7, can I at least tell if any of these windows are being breached? I take it that's like a... I don't want to take anything for granted, so...
No, you haven't heard anything else coming from any other directions.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm a little clueless right now, okay. In that case, I will use my movement to open the door and see what's going on here.
Anarchy! You see Garen take his action.
Oh my god, I'm up here with the pizzas and everything's on fire!
Yeah, Garen's gonna do another Sacred Flame at one of the ones he can see through the window. Another DC 14 dexterity check. Dexterity save.
Yeah. Hold on.
Probably to the one in the middle, on the right, yeah.
You said dex save?
Yes.
Okay. Well, guess what, buddy? He's not good at anything.
Yay! So that's 3 radiant damage.
Okay. God, let go of it! Sorry. Okay, hold on, wait. Yeah. This thing staggers back. Its head lolls back even further, and it looks like it's like bending backwards at the spine, sinking down into the ground. And before it hits, it just kind of rises back up, lurches forward, and keeps staring at that wall.
Oh, well, at least they don't seem to be getting in. This is kind of easy, actually.
Sorry, they're not strong, but it is their turn, unless you have any bonuses or anything that you'd like to do.
No, Garen doesn't see this as too much of a threat, which may be his own hubris. But he does say that out loud to everyone, trying to, out of character, prompt Noah to be like, oh yeah, by the way, there's people climbing the house, but that's up to him.
Okay. So we got boom, 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 as their turn comes. Oh shit, okay.
Did I speak too soon? Are they now breaking through the door?
One of them did, yeah. One of them finally
Brilliant.
rolled above a fucking 7.
Perfect timing.
This one stumbles in, but it's very ass over tea kettle. It's not pretty. In fact, it's a little embarrassing. This one looks like he is prone to crawl through, but he is incredibly weak. And this one actually hurts himself along the edges of the broken glass. Which is to say, this one here managed to hurt himself. And now, Achilles, it is your turn.
Alrighty, well, this hand is still a problem. So let's get rid of that. So Athena's gonna bite back at the hand. That's right. Come on, Gettle, get it. 22. Yeah.
I guess technically they're here in that doorway.
22, so here's biting the hand. Ooh, max damage, 10 piercing.
Hey! Hold on! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Maybe. Wait. So this hand in her mouth finally just goes completely limp. And in tandem, the one that, or the zombie that was outside that had lost that limb collapses to the ground.
Great. So Athena, like, she feels like a limp, she like spits it to the side and then does like a really like ugh, that taste is so gross kind of face. Like lets her tongue hang out, just ugh. And Achilles sees that and he's like, good job, I'm so proud of you, girly. And he's like all energized and he'll stab through at the other one that's outside with his spear.
Get it.
Yeah. Here's the spear. Oh. Well, is a 10 enough though for the zombie?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, what
All
is
right.
their AC?
Give me.
It's low.
They're basically mobile punching bags.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you can swing, you can hit.
Once again, I forgot to add the thing, so it's 7 total to the other
7
zombie.
total damage.
Yep.
So they're really easy to hit. They're hard to hit you, but
Okay.
they keep getting back up. That's kind of cool,
Yeah.
actually. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea.
This one too, though. Much like its partner, it crumbles to the ground because I'm rolling like shit.
Yeah. I mean, yay for us.
Good job. Tristan.
You're muted.
I haven't moved, and these guys keep drifting further away from me.
What was the question? I didn't hear all of it.
Are these guys drifting away upstairs?
Sorry, initially I thought here was the stairs, like the upwards to the stairs. That's wall. She's standing like up on the stairs. She's not going all the way up. She's just out of view of watching zombies tear her house apart.
Got it. Okay, so they're not like slowly drifting away.
No, she started to as Mark grabbed her and is kind of holding her in place.
Okay. Yeah. Just in. So this one is taking like 20 plus damage. Still hanging in.
He might have managed a thing that's part of zombies.
Got it. Let's see. Can't do much about that. Except for shoot it with arrows.
Yep.
11 piercing for this one.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. Let me check something. Let's see how he does. Once again, this arrow comes whizzing into it, and you see it starts to wither before it just kind of lolls back and keeps hurting up against that doorway. Still not able to completely break through, but somehow still standing.
I hate zombies.
This one is just rolling okay. I don't know what's going on with him.
Rich boy, you think you could do something about that?
Try it again.
We'll see. Cyrus steps forward right behind Garen, and with an outstretched hand starts crackling, and he says, "Let me show you unlimited power!" And this goes ahead and casts Witch Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hits. Let me see. Is it the same one?
Yes.
You're going after Employee of the Month?
Has Employee of the Month taken damage yet? Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's looking... No, okay, I'll take the fresh one. I'll take the fresh one, my bad.
The one on the left that's in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
If he's fresh, I'm gonna start tasing him.
Okay. And it was 11, you 6, sorry.
Attack, hit, takes 1d12. Okay, yeah. So that's 6.
What does your witch bolt look like? Just out of curiosity.
I think kind of smoke starts swirling between my fingers, and like a little ripple of electricity forms, like it's a little cloud, and then just kind of the lightning erupts from it, crackling with like a blue and purple arcs flying from.
Okay.
Yeah.
They collide with him. His body like shudders, but he is still on his feet.
Oh, and he's just maintaining.
Irina. Tristan, you were close enough to hear Irina babbling to Ismark about not wanting to be here. She's in a little bit of a panic. But Ismark holds her tight and is keeping her close.
I mean, why? There's just zombies tearing apart our house. I don't see what the problem is.
Situation seems to be okay. I don't know what. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what her deal is. Until. You hear the shattering of glass on the floor above you. You hear it once and you hear it again, just echoing like from the top of the house. And then it's his turn. Oh no, he's dead! He's super dead! Let's just remove him from the turn order, please. Cool. Ismark, hearing it, he pushes Irina down down the stairs towards you, and moves up the stairs a ways. I think we have a little bit of a problem here. Is the coast clear enough to go outside? What does it look like down there?
Cut to wide shot of. Actually, no, they're most of them are dead.
Probably outrun him
So-
too.
You might be better off down here, actually.
Great. So he starts hurting her all the downstairs, just doing a little bit of movement with her. Noah.
Gonna run up to the nearest thing and stabby stab. Oh!
Nice.
Rolls are
Right
still good, too.
between the eyes! It works!
Roll for damage.
Do we have a crit sound on the soundboard yet?
I think the
No.
closest to it is the pin. Perfect.
Just spam that. Give
No,
me, like,
no,
5
no.
pulse.
No.
That's a 13 damage.
13 damage.
You need the counter, the parry sound effect from Dark Souls. That's a nat 20 sound.
Let's see here. It rolled a 1. So your sword slices straight through its skull. For a minute, you even feel the end of the blade like drive into the wood behind it, like into the wall. When you pull it free, the thing collapses in a heap. Look at that, you guys are doing so good. Oh man. Not that this was a terribly crazy encounter. It's been mostly chaotic, but still.
1, 2,
Let's not
3.
celebrate too early.
He's gonna, after that, going to kind of back up into kind of like getting like a little huddle going on.
Sure.
And he's just gonna be looking all around. Obviously, there's still one there, but that's what he does.
Aaron.
He is going to look up the stairs because he heard the well, did we all hear the glass breaking, or?
I think so. I don't think it would have been terribly hard as things were dying down and you had a zombie inside and one employee of the month doing their best. I don't think it would have been that hard to hear.
He is going to turn around and seeing the trepidation on Irina's face, he's just going to be like, it's actually really nice down here. They're really slow and, dead. So, I say we just make our way downstairs and leave. And he will ready a sacred flame if anything comes down the stairs. Because I think he should be able to see. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just get it so I don't have to keep pulling these up. Okay. Achilles.
So seeing this scramble around the stairs, I'm going to. Oops. Achilles is going to move to the foot of the stairs. And I need to double check Athena's movement. Forgive me. 40. Dope. So 25. And then she gets almost to the top of the stairs. And then I know there's still one left, but we got 2 people down there, so I'm not worried about the one. Seeing people come down the stairs, Achilles is going to charge into whatever they're apparently freeing from. That's what he does. And I don't know if this will come up again, so I'm going to use it now. Satyrs have what's called Mirthful Leap. So basically
Are you gonna jump up the fucking stairs, dude?
Yes, I am. Because when I do it, my normal movement speed is 35.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 36 with this jump.
What is the one? What?
The D8, it increased. I get my long or high jump increases by a D8, and I rolled to the point where it actually doesn't really make a difference on this map.
Even then, he's the best one.
I know. It's an extra 5 on a map like this, but whatever. I get to there. I'm tired. I leap halfway up the stairs, and I'm like,
The one. I knew the one wasn't great, but I just assumed that you cleared it, and it's I got up 6 stairs.
yeah, that's the end of my movement.
Okay.
Technically, I have one more feet, but on one more foot, but on this map, it doesn't matter. So he gets ready to do a big jump, and then just goes
yeah. Bonk.
Yeah. Maybe on my next turn, I'll do a better one because he can also do it from a standstill. But whatever.
Tristan.
Yeah.
Or unless you have a bonus or anything like that you wanted to do.
I mean, that's part of my movement, so we'll both hold attacks on the off chance that something gets to us.
Sure.
And yeah, that'll be that.
Tristan.
Do I dare?
How brave are you?
Tristan's not the most brave. But he is curious. Tristan's going to turn off his lantern.
You and Achilles too, and Athena if you want to play it out. Dristan fades from view. One moment he's there, he's got bow and arrow ready, and then it's lights out and he's gone.
I'm gonna say this is why Achilles only gets halfway up the stairs, because he starts jumping and then just sees Tristan disappear and goes, "What in crime?" And then just has to like stop because he's like, "What just happened?"
You just fucking leave. Rude.
Irina actually
Just
screams and like lurches away.
And Athena, like, ears and tail go up, like, "Oh."
Did you want to do something with your invisibility, or are you pulling an Adra? Which is to say, you just kind of vanish for a second.
I usually wait for there to be someone defenseless next to me before I do that.
I was gonna say, is pulling an Adra trying to go invisible for a tactical advantage, or is it going invisible and then having a wolf attack your friend next to you?
Yes, both.
Tristan can drift up the stairs to here. And he's going to look down, or actually he's going to look around and try and see what he's got, who has broken it. I haven't seen these guys yet.
Immediately to the left, you really briefly come over here. You see this guy, this kind of greasy-haired, leather-clad, pallid-skinned man as he dusts glass from his cloak. And then he like pulls out his sword and like turns his head towards you, and he gets this kind of fangy smile.
Does it look like he can see me?
Roll insight. I'll say it looks like he's, for a moment, it looks like he's looking right at you. But then you can see he's just looking down the hallway. Like he knows where his quarry is, and it's that way. Not at you, but that way.
I will say that Tristan will quietly put his bow over his shoulder and then draw his two short swords, trying to not make any sound at all.
Do you want to try to roll for stealth with it? Just
Sure.
for the hell of it?
Man, I can't roll above a 10 today.
+7, wow.
There
New Rangers
is...
get expertise.
Huh?
New Rangers get expertise.
Oh, do they?
You do if you take
Yeah, the one
Death to
D&D
Sword.
ones do.
Certain ones do.
Yeah. So you start drawing your blades.
Mm-hmm.
You do it slow enough that there isn't a huge disturbance, but because strictly due to proximity, it's you in a quiet kitchen at night grabbing like something out of a plastic bag and everything sounds cacophonous. You slowly start drawing those blades out. You hear this gentle metallic dragging sheen of sound, but it is quiet, and you are prepared. Cyrus.
As Noah puts down the zombie that Cyrus was zapping, the electricity kind of like shorts out, and Cyrus like narrows his eyes at Noah and says, "I had that one." And his hand is still kind of like flickering with electricity, and he just calmly walks up to this zombie and slaps a hand on him. Or he doesn't. Or he just doesn't. He might not. I guess he doesn't, is the thing. The thing is that he doesn't. is what the problem is.
Do you want to crush your shit?
I did, is the thing. I'm gonna do it again. Maybe I'll do that again over here too.
It's funny, even with that low of a roll, though, it almost hits his DC. Or his AC.
Oh, boy, howdy. Do I get any weird shit for this?
Oh, I removed him completely from the frickin' turn order, too.
You could technically meta magic to reroll it, can't you? Or is that not a thing?
That's for damage.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I can empower the spell, but... And I'm not seeing any reason I would have advantage on the target. So I guess I just fucking beefed it. I 360 no-scoped it into the trash can.
Sure.
So I guess I go to, like, bop him, but the electricity in my hands just, like, shorts out, and I just kind of, like, tap him on the chest and start to turn around and, like, eyes widen. Like, And he is going to back away. He doesn't... Yeah, he's going to have to take an attack of opportunity, but he is going to scurry away from this Zombo.
In before Nat 20 from the zombie.
I know, right?
It actually got a 19.
Oh my god!
That'll hit!
You take 6 damage. This thing, as you retreat, it just does a lunge from what it can reach.
It's a quarter of my hit points.
And it just... What? It just hits you. Oh no.
I'm a soft sorcerer, and my con is 14. I have a bonus to Constitution. Did I roll my hit points wrong on creation?
No, it looks about right, actually.
Yeah.
Like 20?
It does, actually.
Yeah.
Irina is retreating down those stairs. She, Garen, as she passes you, she, reaches out and, grabs your shoulder, propels herself down those stairs. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Okay.
She would rather be downstairs than up above. And because I deleted the zombie from the thing, is it kosher with everybody that it goes after our friends upstairs? Cool. I'll just have it to their turn.
It does what you command it to do, Sid.
Well, I just wanted to just to make sure everybody was cool with it, that it wasn't. What is your turn speed, sir? Fast enough. Got it.
Oh my god.
Dristan, you hear this door over down to your right. You hear it just get kicked open as this guy comes walking down. And I think he's actually going to go ahead and dash. As he comes running down the hall, weapon drawn, he hollers out through the house. Irina, come here, little dove. Ismark. What do you do, Ismark, buddy? Why do I keep opening that bullshit? There we go. Ismark actually starts moving up the stairs as well.
No, you dumbass.
I rolled for it.
Roll for self-preservation.
He comes charging up the stairs, weapon drawn. Noah.
He really just sees this last one here, so I gotta get it.
It's like one of those walkers in Walking Dead that's like it's not doing shit, but it's just loitering. It's just like not doing great.
No, I wanna kill it. Gonna go up and try once again to stab it between the eyes.
Come on, nat 20 again.
Have my rolls been garbage because I've had the unconscious?
Dirty 20, not quite a nat 20, but still, I'll take it.
Yeah, that hits.
No, I just rolled a 1 for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, now I got a 1. Oh, do I?
Yeah, but you know what?
It's never not funny.
Hold on.
It's painful. When it's happening to you, it's
4 enough to finish it off.
Oh no!
Did it roll again? Jesus.
No, hold on!
Guys, this is the new Big Bad.
This zombie. You rolled a 21!
Guys, we can't beat that. We gotta run. Yeah, fight this thing.
It's just like, I'm just gonna kill the zombie. This thing is, it's enough. We're done. But I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
You know what? If it's still standing, I'm gonna action surge.
Yes!
I'm gonna get this fucker.
Choose violence.
5 plus damage taken.
I
Wow.
love the idea of like, you're still not dead.
Does an 11 hit it?
Yeah, that does.
Yes! God damn it! Why am I rolling so low on my damage?
Oh, we're cursed today.
So the thing is, it's 5 plus damage taken. You rolled a natural 20?
Oh my god.
Ah! God damn it!
We're switching over to Metal Gear Rising music. I don't care.
I burned an action surge on that. Oh!
Oh my god, hold on, wait.
I should have firebolted it.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I really I was gonna be like, no, that like, I'm just gonna kill it. It doesn't matter.
It rolled for something, right?
It did.
Silvery barbs. I do silvery barbs as a reaction to make it do it at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last time we
Hey.
had a silvery barbs in this campaign. All right.
Wow.
It
I will
rolled a
happily
natural
burn that.
1
Yeah!
It took
for a total of 4.
everything.
So it's down.
So,
that's
just as a
accurate.
reminder, my flavor of it is whatever life it had, it just like it for a minute that like succubus energy comes in, and it gets like a little horny, and then it's
Obviously, this Chad of a zombie just slayed in life.
Yeah,
so,
slayed.
like, he's like, which time do I think about?
Right?
yeah.
A gentle blush passes over its pallid features. It moans and then it drops to the ground.
What kind of moan?
No!
No.
Oh.
Oh god, that
I was
what
gonna
a
say it
man.
looks manly, but I was gonna do like a super girly like anime hentai moan, but that'll work too.
All of you to
that'll
jail.
work too.
What a roller coaster that turn was. Okay. And then he's gonna
sorry.
rejoin.
I was just gonna be like, nah, he's dead, guys, but he kept rolling really good.
No,
Garrett.
it feels good having earned it after spending an action surge and a reaction.
Garen, it's your turn.
Okay. And seeing Ismark go up the stairs, he's like, fucking 60 years old, and he's gonna like start going up after him.
Sorry, one more thing. I'm going to give what's his name next to me advantage on his next thing.
Cool.
He's
Cyrus.
gonna. Garen
Cyrus,
can
yeah.
get actually right up here. And he's like, wait, who the fuck are you? As he sees the dude at the top of the stairs. And he's gonna Sacred Flame him, because why wouldn't you?
Rude.
He's the one who
What the
broke
fuck?
in.
What the fuck was his name? Okay. Hey.
Make me a deck save. Oh, 2 damage. Good.
16.
Well, he saves.
I don't know what we did to make the dice god angry, but we need to repent. We need to repent.
It's weird. It's on
now.
my side today. It's
I
mine.
made the mistake of being level 3 is the answer.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, and that's actually. Let me see if I have any bonus actions because I don't know if he would necessarily want. No, he does not. Okay. Actually, wait, that was a cantrip. So, would this be useful for anything? Yes, it would. Okay, so because Ismark is his charge. And this is a bonus action. He will cast Shield of Faith on Ismark right next to him. So he will get a +2 AC while I have concentration.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Achilles.
Well, he will also
Just kidding.
say to Ismark, "Get down the stairs, boy."
You want to roll persuasion or intimidation with that?
I mean, I can try. They're both -1, so...
Could you add strength to your intimidate?
Are you picking him up and moving him down the stairs?
It would still be 7, so...
He looks towards you and acknowledges your words, but he does not look moved.
Young fucks.
Yeah, Achilles.
All right. So since I can do my thing from a standing jump, just to get a little. Well, actually, do I even need to? Question.
Oh, did you also move your thing? Oh, yeah, you did.
15, 20. Yeah. Okay, I do need to do that. Okay. So let's get some extra footage here. Hopefully.
Hey!
So that makes my movement 43 technically.
Jesus.
That's something.
So I'll get there. Sid, would you permit me, because I got 1 foot extra, to be here from the last turn?
Yeah.
Okay, just so I can keep making my way up the stairs. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Athena gets up here too. And we are both going to ready attacks for... We can't reach him just yet, but I'll ready an attack for it getting closer. Whatever that thing is, because I don't know. All I know is there's another threat around my pals.
Tristan, invisible, seemingly in one moment of getting ready to square off against this person by yourself, you suddenly have a whole team behind you, which is very, very uncommon for you. What would you like to do?
I know this guy's ready to square off against all of them, but
Yes.
there is another that just kicked down a door, correct?
He did just kick down a door.
Yeah, I think this guy, for now, seems to be occupied, or will be soon. So Tristan is going to just kind of quietly drift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and kind of like move along the wall with his blades drawn, and knowing that the noise came from here, when if this guy starts coming around this way, Tristan's going to just bring both of his blades down into his back as he comes around.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
Cyrus.
Okay. Cyrus is just livid with embarrassment at this moment. He's going to storm off towards the stairs with the fury of a Karen in the wrong at a deli. So I guess that'll put him here. Not a great line of sight on anything.
May I say, though, I imagine you absolutely stomping up those stairs.
Oh, yes. He has a presence that fills the room. And shit, I guess there's unless he. I guess I'm gonna have him double time it so he can get up there. Yeah, he marches with attitude. There's some sass in that step. We are clustered now, which is historically not great.
I was just thinking. Why
Come on,
is
they
everyone at the
all
top
have
for the
vampire fire, right?
Maybe Storm's there. Storm's there near the stairs wall. You can see.
Okay. Irina is going to. And
You weren't invited to this slumber party. You should leave.
So Irina, no, you see Irina like continue down the stairs. She's going into that room that you had vacated not too long ago. She looks pretty intent on hiding. Meanwhile, upstairs, this gentleman comes lurching out of this room. I'm assuming you'd like to flash as this long-haired individual comes racing out down the hallway.
Yeah, the second he gets within my range, I'm just gonna go Levi on him and fucking start spinning and winning. So,
Yeah.
I am invisible, assuming he cannot see me.
Mhm.
So I am going to turn on advantage.
Sure.
If
I think that's fair.
I don't see the thing. Alright, I'm just gonna roll for it. Short swords. AABB.
Nice. Oh, I love
There it is.
Both of those hit.
Oh, that looks so good at level 3, man.
So we're seeing max on the first one, and then a roll on the second one.
Mhm.
Okay.
I feel that strongly because yesterday one of the
I only
kids
crit
rolled two
once.
ones.
I only crit
Yes.
once. Do the plus 3 plus 6. That sounds right. And actually, on a hit, give me 1 sec. On a hit, when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call your mystical bond with nature to mark the target as your favored enemy. Oh, he is my friend. You're in my world now. For a minute until you lose your concentration. The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favored enemy, you deal damage to it, including when you mark it. You can increase that damage by 1d4. I'll just throw on the 1d4 this time. And he is my favorite foe. Or 18 slashing damage.
So you come just slashing out of the darkness. Do you stay invisible?
It's as long as they use dark vision to see, they cannot see me.
Oh god damn. Alright. So this gentleman is swiftly cut, like just slashed really badly. You cut through like the finery of his coat and there's blood. And he goes like whirling away from where he was originally running towards like the corner of the room. Very, very taken aback. I guess he's gonna take attacks at disadvantage? Because he cannot see you? Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck did he go? Disadvantage. The first one is a natural 1. The second one is an 8.
Neither of those hit.
As he just starts slicing through the darkness. Well, that's a bummer for you, Emmerich. I had high hopes. This guy, seeing Achilles, seeing Athena, he's gonna come closing in, and you notice instead of wielding his sword, he's slashing with his the claws on his free hand. Achilles, these are gonna be both towards you. First one is a 13.
That is a miss.
And the second one is a 13. What
That's
the
also a miss then.
balls? You guys are supposed to be good. All right. So he obviously is now closer. He moves forward. Ismark, he's gonna keep going up those stairs.
Give him a shield at least.
He heard screaming over to the right, and he's gonna come over this way. And he's gonna square off against this person here. Let's see what you can do. You have 50 weapons. That is a 7 and a 23. Dristan, you see the figure of Ismark kind of coming around that corner, mostly out of curiosity because he heard screaming. But then he very quickly closes in. First swing, he whiffs it, but that second one comes back around and he gets a good cut in there as well.
All right, someone's pulling their weight.
He kind of knows what he's doing. Noah!
Alrighty. Noah's first instinct is to go back over and check in on this room. When he kind of opens in and checks in, what's the situation?
Irina, she hasn't really taken cover yet, but she whirls around towards you, this weapon drawn, and it doesn't take any considerable focus to notice the shake of her hand as she brandishes the weapon.
Sounds like it's okay. It's me. I'm living. He's just gonna take a quick glance around and make sure that there's no other zombies trying to break through any of the walls or anything, because I think his main, his prime directive has been to watch over that casket. So that's what he's doing.
It's gonna be like a Game of Thrones thing, and Dad's gonna come back to kill everybody.
I really thought that, maybe that's what's gonna happen actually, and I'm like, I don't like her going into that room.
Yeah, so he's gonna just be right up next to her, and I know that I'm probably wasting a turn, but that's what he'd do.
Okay.
And he'll keep his sword drawn, looking around.
Okay. Garen.
Achilles or the dog hit the one in front of us, right?
I have not attacked it yet.
Oh,
No,
so
they were,
this guy hasn't been hit at all yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I flipped a coin and it landed tails, so we're gonna try and toll the dead on him. It's the same amount of damage. Why is it? Oh, oops. Sorry. So, toll the dead. DC 14 Wisdom save.
Sure. Oh, he got freaking 12.
Hey!
So he takes 5 necrotic
necrotic.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is
Uh,
the flavor of that spell? Is it just like a ringing in his head, or?
I think because of what Garen has, like, this seems a little odd for like a cleric to be able to do, but like he's sort of like, I always imagine it as like him like trying to pull the soul back to wherever it came from a little bit.
Like that. So you see his head like just like toss back, perhaps in resistance, who knows? Not actual resistance like what you'd think it was, but it's kind of trying to fight whatever effects of the spell.
Yeah.
Achilles.
Alrighty. So, I got guy in front of me. We're gonna...
His name's Walter.
Walter is gonna get flanked. No, Walter's not gonna get flanked. I'd rather have...
I was about to say, she has better...
Yeah, it's better to keep the pack tactics.
So
So
she gets pack tactics as long as you are within 5 feet of the creature, not her.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. As long as
Yeah,
there's an
correctly.
ally next to the creature, you get pack tactics.
Got it. Okay, so let's flank. And she's gonna bite first at advantage.
God damn it, Walter, I closed you down again.
Is a 14 enough to bite Walter?
1 second. No.
Is it a plus
Not
1
quite.
because of flanking?
We're doing
Yes, it is.
advantage. Are we doing +1 or?
No, we're doing
advantage
plus
for you?
1, because
Okay.
that seemed to be
Advantage from pack
Favorable.
tactics, but +1.
Okay. Would a 15 have hit?
yes. But it
Okay.
meets, so it's going to do partial damage.
That's fine. I will
okay.
take it. Yeah, that's right. We're doing the glancing blow. I
That's
will
cool.
take it. Thank you.
Mhm.
So it's this damage, and I am gonna need a strength save from Walter. Walter's gonna take 7 piercing damage,
That's rude.
and I need Walter to make a strength save, please.
That's a natural 1.
Heck
Yes.
Athena bites that ankle. He just goes down, and now Achilles does get advantage because he's prone.
Everyone swarm him.
He's
God
prone.
dang.
He's prone and flanked, right?
I
I
like-
get advantage +1 as well.
Yeah. I like how I was doing good with the zombies, but the people that actually have any worthwhile shit. Yeah, that hits.
With 14 though.
Do you not
14.
have
Oh,
any
14. Sorry.
bonus to hit?
No.
Oh wait, why did I just roll the? Ah, my mistake. Yeah, it's a 18. Yeah, I have a +4. Yeah, sorry, it's an 18. So that's a
Yeah,
hit.
that hits.
My bad. I got so excited about the +1 from the flank.
For a second there, I was like, how weak is Achilles?
Yeah, my bad. That'd be,
Achilles played a hard mode.
yeah. And he is undead. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Walter?
super undead. Yeah.
Sick. Then, okay, I typed the wrong thing. I'm sorry. This keyboard is sticky and does not like the a lot of keys, including the ones I need to roll in this
Sure.
game.
Sure.
So come on, 6. There we go. So 7. So another 7 as he's on the ground.
These guys were supposed to be badasses, and it's not working out.
Working out for us?
Yeah. I fully intend to absorb the elements if he does a fancy thing again anyway.
That's what I...
Tristan.
So what's his face? Ismark came up and slashed him. So this vampire boy, he's probably pretty confused at this point, right? I mean,
Yes. He, like, when he got hit from behind, he, like, rolled around, like, just immediately. Like, just shifted.
I'm gonna have him move over a little bit so he's not standing where he was before, in case he wants to keep slashing. He is going to use a bonus action to he'll grip his main sword hand.
Mhm.
Or wait, no, I can't. I'm already concentrating on something. This is concentration, so never mind. He's just gonna take 2 attacks at advantage. Yes.
God damn, are you serious? Both of those hit, yeah.
Yep. We take those. So do I just write the same thing again? I think I do. 1d6 plus 3 plus 1d4 from favorite bow, and I think that's every time you can use this feature. First time on each of your turns you hit the favorite enemy, deal damage to it, do an extra. Oh, so I only do that once. And then 1d6 plus 6 because I don't get a dex mod on the second one, the offhand. So it looks something kind of like 17 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just like he initially turned back towards Ismark, he immediately swivels back around towards you. You see this kind of glint in his eyes. He is I think you get the sense that he might have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew, or that he expected to chew. Yeah. So, Cyrus.
Cyrus.
They both did. The other one's fucking prone on the ground, getting curb stomped.
Right? Cyrus fiddles with his rings as he starts climbing the stairs, and with another knuckle crack, he will place himself there, observe the situation. He will create a cloud of smoke in his hands, and then as he extends towards Dude Man on the ground here, these long purplish pink jellyfish tentacles lurch out and hopefully strike at him as he casts Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. Intelligence saving throw.
I'm going
Intelligence.
to... Yeah, go ahead and roll that, but I am going to go ahead and re-roll... You know what? All three of them. Fuck it. I'm going to re-roll all three of them.
You can do better.
Yeah.
He got a 7.
Nice.
I'm so
That's
mad. You guys
better.
could have
That's
actually
better.
done some
There it
shit.
is.
So yeah, these tendrils latch all around and just kind of zap, sting, something. And so he can't take any reactions until the end of his next turn. And on his next turn, he has to choose between a move, an action, or a bonus action. Only one of the three.
Say again?
Can I send that to... Nope, that's not what I meant to display in virtual tabletop. There you go. So,
Okay.
can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Sure.
Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. Only one of the three.
God damn. All right. That's cool. And that's your turn?
No, bonus action.
Perfect. As maniacal laughter echoes through the house, as there's the sound of weapons hitting people, maybe there's the occasional stomp from above. Irina side eyes Noah just a moment, and she just kind of so everything's okay up there? Or how are you? Are you okay?
How are you feeling?
How are you doing?
Richard.
Oh,
Great.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were at me.
Oh no, Irina was just talking to you as a mess. Just, I mean, there's laughter, there's screaming, there's blades hitting blades, there's a lot, and she just like looks up at you.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to make eye contact with her at all.
Right.
There was a comment from his love earlier, being like, "Ooh, are you into this girl?" And
Right.
so he is like, he's all about the casket, and he is just like looking away from her, like he doesn't want to give his love any indication that he's into this other woman at all, and he feels a little uncomfortable being near her. So he doesn't really respond much, other than like if she's saying anything to him, he'll just be like, "Shh, quiet."
Back upstairs, Emmerich, in a weird little sandwich between nothing and a guy. You see, Tristan, you see his head whip back around over towards his partner, and you hear him swear. And he's gonna fucking...
You're gonna run like a little bitch.
Yeah, so he's gonna take off. Ismark is absolutely gonna try to take an attack op. You may as well,
As will I.
obviously. What the fuck are all these ones coming from? I'm fine. Ismark whiffs both. That fucking hits though.
I really thought you were about to get another 20.
Did you? He's been rolling them today.
Just hovering over that soundboard, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready.
Your blade, like, cuts through his shoulder. It staggers him just a little bit, but he's running, and he's gonna dash.
Little bitch.
Oh my god, he can't get to the window. And Walter does too, because he's only got movement. Because some asshole cast a spell on him.
And he has to use half of it to get up.
Yep, he's gonna fucking try for that fucking window though, and he's gonna try to just launch out of it. Achilles and Athena, if you'd like to have attack ops, you may do so.
Yes, I would.
And if Athena gets it, he's knocked prone again.
It's true. It's true. Impact tactics still
Well.
applies.
Strength save aside, but yeah.
Yeah. So here's Athena first.
How would Athena like to do this?
Oh. Can I have it be a
You don't
team
need-
up attack
Absolutely.
just for the sake of the flavor?
Yeah,
Yes.
do what you do.
Okay.
Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
It's very much like he starts to move and Achilles does like a kind of move, and she grabs his ankle, yanks back, and he just like face plants and gets dragged back a couple feet. To which point, face down, drag back. At which point Achilles just like spins around his spear, just very casually, just right into his back, and pulls it back out. And he looks down at Athena. He's like, "That's why I love you, Gilly. You always know what to do at the right moment, singed fur or not. That's right. That's right. I love you so much. I love you so much." All right, where's the other one?
His body, as it crumples to the ground, there's little bits, mostly his fingertips, that suddenly start to like crumble, start to turn to ash. And now it is Ismark's turn. And Ismark, I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn.
Well, he could get the attack up next turn.
Yep. Like he just like dead ass sprint past you, Dristan. It's actually maybe surprising that he didn't just barrel straight into you. Maybe you sidestepped away from him. Noah.
Yeah, it looks like everything's okay down here, and he's getting uncomfortable being alone with this woman in the same room, so he's going to dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6.
It's so funny seeing you guys shoot downwards to get to that second one, by the way.
Yep. So yeah, he dashes up the stairs to see what's going on, and but before that, he will be like, "I'll be right back," and he runs off.
Okay, bye. You come up these stairs. You see, there's somebody super dead between the dog and the dude with the hooves.
Iris is still cackling.
From
Cyrus
Noah's kind of limited view of what was going on from his section of the house, he comes in here. It's just like, what the fuck's going on here?
Just, I feel like you enter every room and there's just weird anarchy going on, like every time.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's the community pizza gif again.
Like,
Yeah.
he's heard all sorts of commotion, but then when he sees all this, it's just like, another day in a Barovia, apparently.
Same
Goddamn.
shit, different day.
Yeah.
Garen.
Well, seeing as the other guy just totally ran off and Garen's an old person and won't be able to go over there, he's gonna go over to the dead person and just like, he's gonna clarify, is this a vampire? What is it? Like, can he make a roll to see what it is? And if he needs to do anything to, like, kill it for sure. Because undead are weird like that.
Undead are weird like that. Go ahead. I think probably either like medicine or arcana or even like history, perhaps.
I'm proficient in Arcana. Could I assist in that?
Garen, would you like assistance?
If we're doing arcana, yeah, because it's only a +1.
All right, I've got a +3.
Okay.
Well, but I mean, if you're rolling it, you get advantage.
It might be better just to do history because that's what I have the most in out of the options. Well, but advantage is better overall. Okay, so we'll do advantage.
Well, I mean, if you're using your knowledge of history and I'm throwing in arcane bullshit to like inform that,
oh, can we do that?
I'd argue that that's assisting.
I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
Working together with different sources of knowledge, I feel like that helps.
14.
Vampiric in nature, for sure. Not on Strahd's level, most definitely not. But just kind of poking through, you notice some sharpened teeth, some similar vampiric traits, like elongated fingernails. Really weird that they were just able to like come into the house though. So like, because typically they're not allowed to come in unless they're invited. So probably something Strahd created, but
Gotcha.
not quite full vampire.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, okay. I guess that'll be his turn.
He does look super dead though.
Perfect.
Like it doesn't look like he's coming back.
Okay,
if
yeah,
what
that's
you're trying to
mostly
check.
exactly, yeah. Okay. Then Garen's actually, let's see, how far can he move still? 15. He's going to get up against the window. Oh, I should have just readied his action instead. All right, well, if the other boy stops within his range on the next turn, he can shoot. But yeah.
I like it. Achilles.
All right, so at this point, I lost track of the other one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right, in the other room. And it's like jumping out the window.
You don't know. You can't see it.
Oh, I thought you said we heard like a crash or whatever. Sorry. I mean, I think honestly, well, I mean, first thing after high-fiving my dog, I'd probably ask the nearest person, "Oi, Garen, where's the other one?"
I don't know. He went that way, and he just points
Got
down the
it.
hall.
Got it, and he'll keep running that way.
Garen just readying his finger pistol, let's go, bud.
And I come around. Actually, I can't see Tristan because it's in the dark, so I just go around and I don't know where it is, so I'll just say they're readying an attack just in case it happens to show up in front of my face. Although I know that won't happen. And that'll be me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tristan's going to enter the room, and he is going to throw both of his short swords on the ground. When they leave his grasp, they are immediately visible again. So, seemingly from the other side of the room, footsteps are heard, and then 2 short swords just hit the ground. And then he is going to draw his bow, and gripping onto the metal grafted onto the bow, a drop of dew is going to leak from the string onto the arrow. He will pull back said arrow and launch it. At the vampire.
It is Mark, you said? Okay.
Well, what happens? You saw it was on. You rolled over.
Fucking A.
So close.
Assuming that 21 hits.
That really hits, yeah.
He's hit by the arrow, as well as when the arrow hits him, an explosion of black, thick thorns emerge from the wound and wrap around him like a vice grip as I use ensnaring strike.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I haven't toggled funny. That is an 8.
He is restrained, right?
Yeah.
A creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch can use its action to make a strength check. One impact, strength throw. Restrained, yeah. So he ain't going nowhere. That's 4. And then... Yeah, so it does that much damage, but he cannot move, and he will take a d6 of briar damage on the start of his turn, as the vines constrict and the thorns dig into his undead skin.
Very nice. Cyrus.
Did the vampire guy here have, like, pointed ears?
Slightly pointed, yeah. Not like elvish pointed, but pointed a little bit.
Like half elvish.
Yeah,
pointed,
maybe.
All right. Cyrus is going to walk over and kind of like feel his ear, pull out a dagger and like slice it off, and then
The fuck are you doing?
He's just going to turn a shit-eating grin to Garen, and give him a wink and say, "You'll see." And then start making his way back. Add in 15, so 20. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to add an ear to my inventory.
Okay. Irina's just like downstairs, just kind of
Alone next to the casket.
she's doing her best right now in this moment. Poor girl. Emmerich. Oh, you said he cannot move and he takes damage at the start of his turn, right?
D6.
Yes. For another 2 damage.
And
While restrained by the spell, can use its action to make a strength check against the spell save.
Emmerich, buddy, can you do it? Why is it rolling? God. That was a 13. Right? Yeah. What? God damn it. Fucking fuck. I will say, I went from toggling disadvantage to advantage for some fucking reason. Can't do normal. No way. So he cannot move. He's sustaining damage. Is he just grappled? Can he attack? Or...
I can pull up restrained. But it's like grappled on crack.
Grappled on crack.
Speed becomes 0.
I don't
can't
think
move
we've
it from-
had too many restrained people in anything we've done. It hasn't come up too terribly frequently, I don't think.
Well, there was the sex club that Lena walked into.
That's
Lena?
true.
No.
Val.
Val walked into that,
Taking
yeah.
0. Any bonuses
Wait,
attack
when
is
did I
against
send
the
you into a
creature's
sex club?
advantage and the creature's attack. Just fucking around.
No, I was legitimately. I was like, I guess
No,
that happened. When did I
there
have
was
you do that?
I think
there
there
was
was
the
the
party.
couple that wanted to be a throuple.
There were
Yeah.
the swingers, yeah. Anyways,
Disadvantage on deck saves.
He used his action to try and break free. So
He did. He's fighting against these vines. And from the doorway you see tears in his eyes, tracking down his cheeks. And he's looking towards the swords. Did you turn your lantern on, or are you still in dark? So it's just
I'm
swords
still
on the
in
ground.
dark.
So he's looking up at Ismark and just whispering, "You killed him. You killed him." Just starting to sink down, kind of settle into the vines. Ismark's gonna maybe make an attack unless you want to fucking try to stop him. We can come out of... Are you guys, intending to finish? Or are you guys wanting to question?
What would Ismark do?
Ismark would fucking wreck the dude. Which is what he's intending to do.
WWID. What would Ismark do?
I will tell you that Tristan is not telling him to spare him.
Word.
He is
Attacks at
enough this
advantage.
game long enough to know to not do that.
First one is a 17. The second one is a 25. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Good
I want to kill my own guy, though!
Do it.
Do it.
That first slice, I guess, hits neck. Second slice, severs, and we're out of combat. And he's fucking dead.
Right.
Boy.
And again, I'm so sorry that took as long as it did.
No, that was a fun
Ah,
fight.
you good.
Honestly.
And here, initially, I was like, what, 12 zombies? And then I was like, maybe not.
I'm gonna say
Could have taken him.
Achilles, because he saw just Tristan's swords drop out of nowhere. So he's just like, what? And can I have it? He's gonna walk over and just pick up the two swords. And then I don't know if Tristan's gonna just appear in front of him. He's just gonna and then drop him again.
If we are out of combat, Tristan
Yes.
will reach down to his lantern and flick it back on with one of his matches. And he will just, as he disappeared before, reappear. He is loaded into a game.
Yeah. Just, hi, Mother Nature. Ooh, I think you dropped these, mate.
I did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
As you
can't see in the dark. That seems mighty convenient for a fighter.
pass the weapons off to this newly visible young man who has a tendency to flicker in and out of existence, it seems. Beyond him, through the light or through the window, you see the beginnings of sunlight just on the horizon.
Well, that's lovely. We live to meet another dawn, lassie. By the way, great work back there. We haven't had a sit up like that in some time. You did good, lass.
Where's the girl?
Down here. Noah is like, I think it took a little bit of like settling, like, where am I going to be? Where am I going to be? So he's like right on the stairs where he can kind of like have an ear up to the top floor, but he's looking down at the bottom floor, just trying to have a good surveillance over everything.
Garen will
And
also make
if
his way
other people
downstairs.
start coming downstairs, he will definitely head towards the room. But keep a good distance from, what's her name?
Garen's gonna come downstairs, look outside, see the sunrise come out of him. He's like, "Ah, you're late to the party again, asshole." Cool. He's gonna sit down, open his flask, and drink.
Almost as like seemingly in response, there's a particularly vibrant ray of light that makes way through the typical Barovian haze, and it's almost blinding in one of your only eye. For just a moment. So you're all okay? It's over?
Yes.
For now.
Seems that way.
No, they stopped doing that about 3 days ago. I don't know what it is that picked up again, unless they somehow knew of our intention, but I think the sooner we can get out of town would be the better at this rate.
Do you know if it was the same people each time?
No. There wasn't always people helping, and the ones that did help certainly couldn't come inside.
So, these undead, their purpose was to mainly keep you here. Is that to be surmised?
Maybe.
Well, if getting you out of town's the goal, then count me in for it. Because if those are the sort of things we got to deal with if we're staying in town, I'd much rather be somewhere else.
I would like it if we can stick with the original plan, though, and put Father to rest before we go. I don't want to just leave him here to be some sort of plaything.
Did Dristan mention to anyone else about the March of the Ghosts?
I'd only gotten a chance to talk to Noah about it.
Okay. Then Garen's gonna get up and be like, "All right, we have to drag a coffin. That's always good."
Well, you're a strong lad. You can certainly handle a coffin.
He says to the guy that's like 20 years older than him, 30 years older than him.
You got it,
Certainly.
Grant.
You know what a hernia is, son?
I've heard of them. Anyway,
Before we go, there is something that we should probably discuss regarding our traveling companion. Everyone should discuss this. Irina,
Yes?
there is a reason why he has a fixation with you.
Roll, go ahead and roll insight.
Just want something nice to get something good. It was all in the crits. It was all in the combat.
She kind of worries her bottom lip. She looks towards her brother and then back to you. And what would that be exactly?
You look like her.
You should go ahead and tell them. Tell them all of it. She rolls her eyes, less in annoyance, but more just maybe out of habit. He has paid visit to me a handful of times. Calling me by her name and offering all of these grand promises while taking without permission. And she reaches up to rub her neck. That's why we couldn't get anybody's help taking father to the church to bury him. Nobody wants to come over here to help. We're absolutely ending like in a couple seconds. I apologize.
Oh, you good.
It's all good.
My cats are staring at the guinea pigs in a way I'm not pleased with.
Yeah, no, we're like this was probably like the ending beat of it. Yeah.
I can say from personal experience that, well, you know how they say guys never really get over their first love? That goes double for vampires. The one time I did go to his lair as a show of what my former master has made me, I saw her in the main hall, a massive, decadent portrait of a centuries dead woman, Tatiana. And you, for whatever reason, look just like her. So now we, some of the most wanted people in Barovia, will be transporting the most wanted person in Barovia. Tonight was but a taste of what is to come. And we should all steel ourselves for what is likely to be one of many long nights.
And that's where we'll end it.
That's
Sorry,
good.
it took so long. Oh my
No,
god.
that's good.
Andrew, it
This is
sounded
the
like the
longest
music.
fucking fight in the world.
No, that was a fun fight, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Andrew, it sounded like the music swelled perfectly on your end too. I think when Ryan was speaking, maybe I don't know. It swelled perfectly when Ryan gave his speech. He was like, "And there,
Oh yeah,
in the
it sounded
ballroom,"
good.
and that was like right when you cheered. I was like, we must be the same part of the song because it was perfect timing.
Well, I was also reacting like this decadent hallway. It's like, oh, this beautiful mansion. Yes. Oh. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, that was no, that was legit like such a fun fight. Sid, I had a blast.
Oh, it
Hell
was
yeah.
fucking long as hell.
That's
Oh
okay.
my
Fights,
god.
combat in 5e like can take a long time. There's like my understanding there's supposed to be a rule of thumb that like it should be over in 3 rounds, and I'm like, I don't know that I've ever been in a fight that's been over in 3 rounds.
I mean, that when we have fucking Chad Zombie,
Yeah.
as soon as we leave, is going to rise again and dust himself off.
Employee of the month.
That's again, I was intending to have way more zombies, and then I read that mechanic and I was like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yep.
So next week we're playing, and it's the spookiest of days, right?
The spooky day.
It is.
Yeah.
You
I
guys are
think-
going to hopefully be escorting a corpse to a church.
Super
Nice.
spooky. Okay.
Hell
That's
yeah.
very for Halloween.
And
I don't know about
it's
y'all.
Cyrus.
I don't know about y'all, but I think I can somewhat do a costume of Achilles, which is gonna be
Ooh.
fun.
Interesting.
Man, I'm just gonna wear a skeleton dress.
That's cool too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna turn the stream off then. So, bye, stream.
What?
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, it took so fucking long. Oh my
Bye.
god.
It is
Honestly, though,
all good.